Hello everyone, and you may be, well, if you're watching this video, you are obviously wondering how the new housing menu works. You are going to get a behind the scenes view of exactly how much crap Tobias keeps in his inventory, so please excuse this. But, first of all, you will notice that if you're on your own property or a property you have access to on keys, you can, basically will see this little pop-up on the head. Now, it will probably show different things depending on what it is, what status you are, but let me show you how we work for their furniture. So, first of all, you need to be looking for house key. The house key will bring up your furniture menu no matter where you are. You need to be clicking add furniture. And then you need to be hitting any of these. To show what it is, you just have to click on it. Now, in this case, the A, W, A, S, D keys move you around. Q and E moves the camera around. Q and E move the camera up and down. You can auto snap your object to the ground, but most of your editing is going to be done through use of the gizmo. What you see here is the gizmo. It basically allows you to super fine tune where things are, where you're going, where you're putting things. And this can be something as simple as I know I want this desk in there. So toggle between rotation and translation. Translation is the fancy term for moving, but moving things, by the way. It's a case of hitting R. Every so often I find that Q and E get themselves mixed up. It's fine, don't worry about it. As I was saying. But pretty much, it is now just a case of moving the item into position. So in this case, let's say Tobias wants his nice, cozy, comfy desk in this part of his room. I don't want it on that wall though. I would actually like it just here. Let's say. Like that. And then again, I'm just going to use this button to go ahead and move this into position. There we go. I think that's good enough. I don't think he's clipping through too much. Now, where this comes into its own, it's something like this, where I'm not sure if I have the legs properly clipped at, properly declipped or not. But because I can set my camera angle, as you can see, I can adjust that. Same with this back bit. I feel like I might be a bit too tight into the wall. So I can go ahead and pull it out just a little bit, just to make it sit a bit better. There we go, I think that's better. Once I'm done editing its placement, if I hit the enter key, it will refresh everything. But now if we go up here. Oh, I need to get into the habit of looking Tobias's property. If we go all the way up here, you'll see where I've already been doing a bit of furnishing. You can see the desk is sitting exactly where I wanted it to sit. And there we go. This system does have the advantage for things like this, where I wanted a 3-person bed, not a 2-person bed. And it also means that I can fix plants and the like as I go along by being able to adjust the offset. So I hope this really super short video has helped. Just remember, every time you want to add a new item in via the furniture menu, you do have to use the house key. We are going to add more items to the menu. This is not all there is going to be. This is just all I got round to adding before I sent it live. But just to do it again, let's what does this look like? Ah, yeah, that will do the trick, I think. So I think I kind of want you... No, actually, I don't want you, so I'm going to press X for that. And it'll tell me... Well, it'll say that I've entered the wrong arguments. That's just saying whatever you've tried to do is not going to work. Actually, I think I'm going to add furniture. Let's add some storage. Let's instead add a bookshelf. What does this look like? Ah, yes, perfect. So again, I'm going to drag it over to here. I'm going to set it back. It's not quite on the angle I want it as, so I'm going to adjust it just a little bit. Check that it is facing the right way. Yep. Pull it out of the wall a little bit. Drop it down a little bit. Oh, that is so far off kilter. That's unreal. There we go. That's better. So again, this is where it comes into its own, because I can do a really finite adjustment just to get it sitting exactly where I want it. Now, is this sitting too low in the ground? It was a bit. And again, I just press enter, let it refresh. And there we go. We now have a nice little bookshelf, perfectly tucked, well, nearly perfectly tucked in the corner. And boom. So as I was saying, there are going to be more items added. Let's do one last one though. Because right now there's only one thing that doesn't want to sit quite right. And that is the decorative items. Let's go down to it. And it's the paintings. So which one is this? Yeah, that's close enough, you know. Actually, no, I don't want that one. So let's try that again. Yeah, we'll go for this one. So say Tobias wants a reminder of his fox form, just on this wall here. Now, the thing with this is where the gizmo is actually where the object's going to place. So you see how that gizmo is actually a little bit higher? It gives you an idea of exactly where the painting will end up. And I would say that looks about right. It looks like it's on the wall. I just want to hook it up just a smidge. You know what? I am going to pull this back just a smidge. Well, just to make sure it's actually hanging. And then what I can do, knowing that I can use that gizmo as a guide point to tell me where it's going to end up, I can then move it up. Check that nothing's clipping that I don't want. And then drop it back down to where the gizmo is actually sitting. And now if I press enter, let it refresh. Boom. One perfectly hung photo. So you can actually use the gizmo, which is the little arrow thing, to actually tell you where things are. Now, as I say, we are going to be adding more furniture into this menu. It's not the only furniture we're going to be having. It's just this is effectively what the script got released with. So watch this space for more furniture, and I hope this little video has helped you understand how to use furniture menu, at least the new style one. But until next time, thank you for watching, and maybe we'll see you on Harmony Meadows. But until next time, Bye bye.